What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon. Excuse me. Oh, man. Got something stuck in my throat. Okay, last time we built the brown noser over here, which is actually doing pretty well. People seem to like it. No one's really complaining about it. It's great. Someone's waiting for ages. They'll get over it. And then, what else do we build? Through the Woods. As always, it's a go-kart ride. It's doing fantastic. It's not super high grossing. Doesn't make us a ton of money, but that's okay. It's still a good ride. Everyone loves their go-karts. So, just taking a peek at everything else. I foresee us having issues with Swan Lake. I was looking at some of the guests earlier, and actually, we'll take a look at Swan Lake. Some of them, yeah. This guy, I want to get off Swan Lake. So he's having fun for now, but sooner or later, he might not be having so much fun. And then there was another guest in my park. Where was he? Can I sort by... Oh, they already are sorted by number. I think it was guest 243 when I was taking a look at my park between last episode and this. I misspoke a couple episodes back. I was saying the highest intensity someone preferred was 9. This guy is between 1 and 11. What did that? 223? No, 234. That's what I wanted. This guy... Okay, I forget who it was. Anyway, I saw someone that had a intensity preference of between 4 and 14. So they would ride pretty much anything. Man, everyone... I don't understand this part, guys. Everyone's being all... It's $3, dude. Suck it up. Okay, everyone else is going on it, so... Forget about that guy. Okay, we don't need that guy. We're going to build a water slide in the spot that I thought I was building it last time. When I accidentally built the car ride right here. So, I think this is a perfect spot for a water slide. I could be wrong, but I think it'll look good. And we're going to make this go... I don't know yet. I'm really not sure. But we need to get moving. So let's get that going. I apologize if I sound tired at all this morning. If I do, it's because I am. It is currently just after 9 a.m. I've been up since about 6:30. I woke up early to go for a run. So I've already run, showered, ate breakfast, all that stuff. But this morning was I had a much better run than last time. I think I told you guys of my run, which was the time where I almost got run over. The not so fun times. We came from 15. We should be able to do that. Hopefully. But yeah, I run by a school every time I run, and this actually might not make that, but that's okay. It should. What was I saying? So yeah, I run by a school every morning. I go for a run, or every time I go for a run, and I think school is back in session. There were a bunch of cars on the road, not running me over, but just on the road, being good people, and there was a lot of moms with babies and strollers, and it was just a very, very active group this morning. We'll make this go over the water a little bit. I think that'll be kind of cool. Yeah, there's just a lot of people out, and everyone was really friendly. Everyone I saw or kind of said hi to on my run. I try to be friendly when I'm running. I see a lot of people that aren't, and it bothers me, so I make sure I am whenever I can be. We're gonna actually do another chain lift, I think. Actually, no, this is kind of long. We'll make our way back to the station. I'm getting a little carried away. I need to make sure we have enough money to build something else, because I want to. But yeah, I like to be nice to people when I'm run. I smile, I wave, or I think it's a smile. It might look like a exasperated look I'm giving them. I don't know, but I try to. So. And I make sure I always wave. The gesture is always a nice thing. So. I think more people should do that, and if more people did, the world would be a better place. So. Okay, that's our water slide. That was a quick build. And that doesn't look half bad for being done so quickly. So yeah, let's go ahead and test this baby out and see how she does. Actually, before I do that, okay, let's go ahead and test this baby out. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, that needs a little work. We need to just fix this portion right here. I'm afraid that it's going to kill someone whenever we get bodies on it. So I'm going to make that enclosed. Because I realized we didn't put any tube sections on this. So I might go back through and add a couple of those. I'm not sure if that changes the excitement at all, but we're going to do a couple of those pieces. So just a couple here and there. Nothing too crazy. And then this section will need to be chain, actually. Actually, nope. What if I go up here? To 8, turn right, and then drop 2. Will that work? What if I go to 7, turn right, drop 1? That should be a little bit better. I hope. Okay, we're not going to do that again. But well, yeah, let's hope that does a little bit better. We'll keep this open so we can see it. Get that out of our way. All right. So, this is going to be a pretty... We'll keep it tested. I'm testing it continually on purpose so I can see how long it takes or how long of a wait there is between when the last car or boat leaves and when the first one returns. So, from the look of it, it's not going to be too horribly long. Yeah, that's much safer now. I like that. So it's coming around. There's still 4 left. Yeah, that'll be okay. Okay, and then let's get this going. It's kind of hard to see where I'm going, but that's okay. There are trees in my way. No, there's not, actually. We'll actually do this one over here. And the exit's right there. Who is our mechanic for this area? Trying to see if I can see him. Actually, yeah, no, we're gonna share the love with our mechanics. So that just made it back. The last one is just at the top. Okay, so that didn't take too long. Let's hope that's good. I don't see how it couldn't be. So, Slide in Swan Lake, Mechanic 5. There we go. I'm actually kind of glad it's high intensity. We need a couple more rides that are above 4 intensity. There's a lot of guests that have a above 4 and below 7, so that's kind of the sweet spot. Because a lot of the gentle and thrill rides cover the lower end of the spectrum as far as intensity goes. It's got to be Mechanic 4. No? Where is our mechanic for this part? Is it Slide and Swan Lake? Do we even have mechanics on this part of our park? We do not. Shame on me. Okay. We have a mechanic now. He will be responsible for this stretch of our park. These 2 rides, I guess. And if we build anything else, it's probably going to be a little bit further away, so we'll hire another one for that. So, and just making sure we do have handymen covering all of this. Ooh, there's a guy. You. Come here. Get that. Okay. Beautiful. The paint job for this is actually really nice. I'm not going to change that. I really like that. I'm going to change the boat color. I think that's kind of ugly, but the track itself, or the tubes themselves, look really good. If any of you guys have played or seen anything about any of the other RollerCoaster Tycoon games, let me know if the water slides look more realistic and actually have water flowing in them. These don't. I wish they did, because the description of the ride says it does. Semicircular plastic channel with a small amount of water running along it. You can't actually see that water, so how accurate that is, I don't know. Not very, I don't think. But okay, let's stop talking about it and let's open it. Let's get people on this thing. $5.30. Okay, we'll try $3.50. I don't know. I keep guessing on my prices this time around. And actually, since we are having to do, or we're not able to do the excitement rating in dollars, we're not able to charge the same amount, I might, maybe not in this park, but maybe next one, I might actually charge money for the entrance of my park if this trick isn't going to work like I thought it did. Because you guys saw in the very beginning, I was kind of hurting for money. And I don't like hurting for money. I am not a fan. Is that this color? It is. That looks kind of good. Do white on the bottom? Yeah, I like that. All right. Actually, does that blend in too much? Nope. I actually liked it better that way. There we go. I like this. Kind of gets... I like this portion right here. They go pretty quick around that turn. And that was probably a good idea, adding that, because with people in it, they're going up that hill pretty fast. I don't want anyone dying on my rides. We've already seen how that turns out. And, spoiler, it doesn't go very well. I don't know. This just popped into my head for whatever reason. Crescendo Falls. Ask me why, and I could not tell you, but the name came to me, and it is now gonna be named that, so. Do we have any water decorations we can do? Got a couple. Can do like an elephant. That's not gonna fit there, is it? Nope. It's not gonna fit over here either. Actually, we'll do some of these. These are kind of purdy. Oh, never mind. We're not doing those. I don't want to terraform everything. That's kind of cool looking. And we'll do some of these here, and then a couple right here. All right, I like it. That is Crescendo Falls. I'm trying to think what I could do. I wish you could do like waterfalls in this game, because I would totally do one right here. I think that'd be a perfect spot. But that is Crescendo Falls. It looks like it's a hit so far. Everyone's liking it. Or at least everyone in line. But that's kind of a no-brainer, right? Yeah, what? This guy looks so apathetic. He could not care less. What else? We unlocked something during that. Was it a fries? Do we have a fry stall yet? I don't think we do. Let's go ahead and add a couple fry stalls. Think there's a tree right there? Yeah. We'll do a fry stall right there. We're gonna add a couple of these. Just because our park is getting so large. Ooh, we got a wooden crazy rodent roller coaster. Those things are fun to build. We had one in our park last time on Diamond Heights, but we didn't build it ourselves, so we might try building one ourselves. And then I think I just saw a broken bench right there. I'm going to fix that while I'm seeing it. Scanning your park for broken items is so tedious. It's so hard to see sometimes. But actually, everything looks like it's in decent condition still. So thank you, guests, for not destroying my park. I love how everyone has a map and everyone is checking their map. I don't usually see that too much in my parks, but it's happening. And this maze is looking really good. I kind of wish I had connected it up right there, but that's okay. Actually, that's a perfect spot for some water effects. Lovely. And maybe that made it more exciting. I don't remember what it was before, but oh well. I'm going to assume it's better. Oh, there we go. 0.02 excitement, better. Okay, let's build something else. That water slide was actually a lot quicker than I was anticipating it being, at least the build of it. Let's make sure we've got all of our gentle rides, which we do. I still want to build some sort of transport. We are in the first half of year 3, which means after this episode, we still have a year and a half left. So we might do that next episode. We're starting to get a little bit better on money, or better set on money. Let's go ahead and build a wooden crazy rodent roller coaster. That is a mouthful. Okay, so this is a new one for us. So the track is laminated wood topped with a flat steel running rail constructed on a wooden support structure. Cars are held on the track by mushroom-shaped pegs running between steel guide rails and the center of the track, or in the center of the track, allowing the cars to tilt over on corners. So on this one, you actually don't want to bank the turns. I actually don't think you can, because the cars themselves wobble side to side, and that's what makes this ride exciting. So you actually want a lot of turns at a decent speed, not too fast. A good crazy rodent roller coaster is all about tight turns and sudden drops. The more intense, the better. That sounds like my kind of ride. So let's take a look at the pre-built ones. Crazy Vole. Where does it start? I can't even tell which way's the beginning. I think it's this way. Looks like it goes up and then just drops and twists like crazy. So yeah, steep drop. Lots of twisting and turning. This could be, and this is the mini miner. That looks pretty similar to the one that was built on Diamond Heights. And all of these, I don't know if I've covered these before. I think these are, you can't get previews of them, but I think these are like user built ones that were good enough to make it into the game. And I think this only comes with the deluxe edition of the game. I don't remember ever seeing these when I was a kid. Obviously, they don't have good-looking names, but we're going to build a custom one, as always. And I'm actually thinking we're going to extend our park. I know I said I wanted to go around the lake, but this area doesn't really warrant itself or lend itself too well to building coasters in, at least not without demoing a bunch of stuff. This area over here, though, is a little bit more open, and I have yet to expand my park this episode, which I said I was going to try to do every episode. So, I think we're going to do it in this area of our park. And trying to see where would be a good spot. This area is pretty open. I could do something like this, maybe, and go across the... That'll work. And then we're going to just turn this. And this can actually go very high up with chains, or very steep with chains. So we're going to do that. And this said it wants a lot of up and downs and then a lot of steep drops. So we're going to do just that. Nope, that's not going to make it. I actually don't even know if that will make it, but that's okay. We'll try and mirror that drop right there. I think it looks kind of cool when you have symmetrical drops like this. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Or at least I think so. Oh, that's perfect. When we clear that tree, and we can go back over those two. Perfect. This one, I think I'm going to try to make tight. That's probably going to be a little too intense there. Not as tight as physically possible, but pretty tight. I kind of want it to weave in and out of itself and just kind of all over the place. Roller coaster in my way. I can't see what I'm doing. What if I go to the right? No, I probably can't drop right there. I've got to go straight. And then turn. Yeah. Okay, so we dropped from 13 down to 10. That shouldn't be going too fast, so we should be okay to do. I want to make sure I'm going on the outside of these, which I'm clearly not. I'm going to try to keep that tree there if I can. Which I can. Awesome. Might have to delete one of these trees, but that's okay. Oh, we got a balloon stall. That's happening next. I absolutely love balloon stalls. It adds so much for the end of the park when everyone is all excitedly cheering for you and they all let go of their balloons. I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if this is going to work, or if they'll even have the momentum to make it over that. There's a good chance they won't, but that's okay. We need to go one more, I think, before that'll work. I'm trying to end it right here, if you guys couldn't tell. And there we are. Nice and condensed, not a very large footprint at all for a ride like this. We're actually going to have this go off of the bridge. Seeing that ... through the woods, it seems like the game is like sighing as it says it. It's like, through the woods has broken down again. I don't know, call me crazy, but that's what I'm hearing. So that looks good right there. All right, let's go ahead and test this. I'm going to leave, or just let one car out because there's a good chance it might not be making it over some of this, and I don't want it to fall back on itself and crash. So, okay, that's good. Or at least not super fast, which is what I was wanting. And then they'll have some speed here. Not a ton, but yeah, I'm worried we're not making it over that hill. If we do, we're just going to barely clear it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is perfect. I don't know if it's good for this ride's standards. It says it wants you know, kind of tight turns, intense speed. I'm okay with that. That's a high intensity. It's something above 7 for those that want to go on stuff that's very intense. And that's a pretty good excitement rating. For my first one of these that I've built in a long time, I'm happy with it. So let's actually go ahead and extend our park here. We're going to cut it off here this time. And this is a pretty simple expansion. And there you go. Be free, my guests. Let's get handyman going before I forget all this stuff. Because as always, you know I will. We'll have this guy cover all of this section, all the dirt road. And then we'll hire another guy. Wow, we have so many handymen in this park. It is crazy. Nope. Go back there. There you go. That's a good little handyman. And we'll have this guy cover this section. I'm kind of just spreading this stuff out in case I add any more pathways. There we go. And then we'll do one more mechanic over here. Perfect. Actually, he doesn't even need this tile. As soon as he goes over there, remove that one. Perfect. That is the most... He will be the most punctual handyman this ride has ever seen. Or, I guess the only not handyman, janitor. I almost called him a janitor instead of a handyman. Mechanic that this ride has ever seen. He will also be the only mechanic that this ride has ever seen. And if I just repeated myself, I apologize. It is early for me. Okay, let us open this for $4, maybe? People gonna ride it? Oh, they're gonna ride it. Is this guy gonna go right here? Yeah, he is. What shall we call this? So these are mouse cars or mine trucks. We'll stick with mouse cars. And we'll call this one Mousetrap. Is there any part of this ride I can make yellow without it looking awful? Kind of like cheese. This part could be yellow. Do I want that yellow or this yellow? I want that yellow. I like vibrant colors for roller coasters. I think they're much more fun. That looks bad. Black? No. What would go good with that yellow? Because the track is gray, and there's nothing I can do about that. But maybe we will go with black. I kind of like that. Black and yellow. It's a good color combination. Okay. And then the mouse cars, we'll make them look like mice. White with pink? Is there a lighter pink I can do? There we go. Mousetrap is open for business and looking beautiful. Making sure I did everything I need to. Okay, that is Mousetrap. Let's go ahead and add our information kiosk for this portion of our park. We'll do right there. With, again, green umbrellas. Nope, not purple. That's what happens when I right click before I should. And let's go ahead and add some balloon stalls throughout our park. These are going to be awesome. What color? We got green umbrellas. And let's do dark blue balloons. I think that'll look cool. Do $1. And we're going to add a lot of these. Because again, I want people buying my stuff. And I think, I've never seen as many people have park maps, or at least consult the park maps, as I have in this park. And I think it's because of how many kiosks I have. Because every time someone approaches a kiosk, there's a chance of them buying something. Or at least I think that's how it works. Oh. I am so forgetful when it comes to this stuff. Where did I put one? Over here. Right here. Dang it. Okay, we're going to do a mix of the lighter blue and the darker blue. Because I'm forgetful. So we've got 2 dark blue ones, and that was our 1 light blue. And we'll do 1 more light blue on this end. Or I guess regular blue. I really need to be better about painting my stuff before... Whoa, what is going on here? Why is everyone leaving? Are people just bad at getting on this ride? What is going on? What is happening? That looks awful. People are just entering the line like it's a walkway and going through everyone. If I delete the path and redo it, will that fix it? Well, there's people stopping at it now, so that's good. I don't know what is happening. That is so strange. Okay, guys. I think that is going to do it for this episode. We built Crescendo Falls and... where is it? Mousetrap, which I think is pretty cool. Again, I haven't built one of these in a long time, and even when I used to play this game a lot, this was never a ride I built too often. I was never really good at knowing how to build it, so I think this was a decent first attempt. So I don't know what we'll be doing next time, but we've got some money to play with, so we've got options. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.